Welcome to the Autumn 2017 Southern Highlands Seasonal Farm Update, brought to you by Southeast Local Land Services. Today we've got a range of presenters. We'll have people talking about livestock market conditions, we'll have a livestock health update, and we'll be looking at the grazing and the seasonal conditions going into the colder months of winter.
It's easy to overlook the fact that worms and other sorts of parasites, other sorts of disease conditions really thrive under the same sorts of conditions as we're seeing at the moment. You know, particularly with the cattle side of things, it's important for producers at this time of the year to be setting aside a pasture to put their young cattle onto after a drenching July, so that's sort of looking ahead to what they might have to do later in the year. But for the sheep and goat producers, to be aware that Barber's pole worms have really thrived under the conditions we've had in the last couple of months. Producers need to be aware that if they are there, they need to be taking steps to try and get on top of them before the weather warms up.
Also in our local market, a lot of finishing, fattening local producers are offloading and going back into winter with I guess you'd say, a smaller mouth in the paddock. Quite a big changeover of livestock at the moment. Good cattle are still reaching a really attractive premium. We've got very dry over summer, and that had a bit of an effect on production and performance of our livestock, but they've made up for it with an early autumn break that really has kicked us along very well to finish cattle off at this time of the year before we start to get into the real midst of what looks like a pretty cold winter.
The main issues that I've found is because of all the rain, it's caused a bit of a leaching effect through the soil, so we've lost some vital nutrients such as nitrogen. So it's really important that you do fertilise, especially after your first graze, as well as resting appropriately. Soil testing will be important then to make sure that your fertiliser is characteristic to fixing those deficiencies that are in your soil.
We've had a really good day here at the Southern Highlands Seasonal Farm Update. And for further information about the day, refer to the Southeast Local Land Services website.